Well, first half was difficult for us. Ecuador came really strong in the beginning. We knew that they would come strong, and give them credit. They played a really good first half. There was power in them. Then we tweaked the tactics and matched them, especially in the middle. I think we did better and better as the first half progressed. And then we got this second goal, the penalty, by the end of the first half. So 2-0 halftime. We had nothing to lose, so we went all in, put the line higher, pressed higher. And I think we played a really good second half. Scored one goal early, which was important. Should have had a penalty. If the first one was a penalty, then the second one was a penalty as well. So absolutely two identical incidences, and one was given in favor of Ecuador, and the other was one given in the favor of Ecuador as well. So give credit to my players to never give up, played until the end. Of course, in the end of the game, we just took risks, and like everyone that gambles knows that when you take risks, you can lose. And Ecuador did well in one counterattack and scored the third goal. But yeah, I think it was just more positivity, it was more power, it was more on the front foot. We had nothing to lose, 2-0 under, so we just decided to go all in, and of course could have made a 3-0 earlier in the game, but lucky for us it was successful. So yeah, I must give my players credit for everything they gave for the second half. They left everything on the pitch. Sadly, the results didn't go in our favors, and a lot of other things didn't go to us in this game. So want to give Ecuador congrats from us to win the game, and my friend Felix. But I think we deserve to have more, especially after the second half performance. Yeah, Ecuador has a great team, a great coaching staff, and a great team. And their midfield is really the strongest side of that team. And we didn't match it the first minutes in the game. We were struggling coping with the midfield, so we changed. We put an extra player, took from defense, put it in midfield, and after that, I thought we got a better grip on the game. Still, too many players had an off day for us, and when you play this competition at this level, you cannot have too many players having an off day. And again, I don't know why, but they kind of surprised us with the power they have, with the pressure they did. And we didn't, in the beginning, we kind of lost confidence, struggled winning second balls, etc. So, no, Ecuador is a good team, a young team that is going to be interesting to watch them in the future.
Ronaldo Adams, CVM News. Coach Hallgrimsson, you made several changes in the second half to include Kahim Dixon in minute 83 and Ronaldo Cephas in minute 88. Can you walk us through your decision-making for your substitutions, please?
All the substitutions?
The second half substitutions, particularly Kahim Dixon and Ronaldo Cephas.
Oh, like coaches always do, it's about fresh legs. Both of these guys have goals in them, but we of course needed to take some players off. And I thought in these moments we were playing well. I think we had the upper hand, but we just wanted a little bit more fresh legs, guys that can create goals, score goals. So that is the reason we did these changes. I don't know if you are alluding to something else. The question was quite open. Can you repeat?
The question I'm asking, the timing. Was there anything particularly as to why the substitutions were made so late on in the game?
That's a different question. So we already did 2 changes at halftime, and this change was just to freshen up things. I think we were doing good So there was no need to do the change earlier. If you're alluding to that, why the change wasn't done earlier? We were dominating the game. We had chances after chances. We just didn't convert. And the players gave everything in the second half. So, of course, they were tired legs, and we needed to get fresh legs. I can't answer this question differently. Yeah, of course, of course. We wanted to go higher. We put players from defense higher up. We put the defensive line higher. It was a less defensive balance when we lost the ball. It was more space for Ecuador to attack into. So that's always the risk you have to take. But we were willing to sacrifice the third goal in the opportunity to score our second goal. And we did some good chances. I think there was a save on the goal line from a header from Shamar. I thought we should have had a penalty, like Ecuador had a penalty. I don't see a difference between these two instances, so I don't know why the referee, after looking at it, decided not to give us a penalty, but decided to give them a penalty. I just, for the love of, don't want to say much, but I don't understand the difference between those two. But of course, you take defenders, or you move the defensive line higher, and you change the system. So we finished with 3 in the back line, and left spaces open, which they of course scored the final goal. And it's sad. I don't think there was a 3-1 difference in this match, so it's kind of embarrassing to go with a 3-1 loss after this game.
Hi, Heimir. This is Jack Lang from The Athletic. I'd just like to ask you what you think about the kind of atmosphere we had today. A lot of Ecuadorian fans, but obviously we're in a huge stadium. Do you think that perhaps playing in a smaller soccer-specific stadium would have favoured the atmosphere?
No, I think this stadium is absolutely brilliant. It's one of the nicest stadiums I've been at. So it has nothing to do with that. The only thing I of course would like to see more Jamaicans supporting us. We are always playing on away pitch, whether we play Mexico now or Venezuela. I know Jamaicans are not the most populated nation in the world, but I think we can add one. But we really appreciate the people and the support that we had this game from the Jamaicans that came. No, I haven't gotten the reason. I've just seen the replay just now, and for the love of God, I don't know why this was not a penalty, if the other one was a penalty. So, can't answer for them. I wish they could sit here and answer that question for me.